Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Zach, and how are you guys doing today? So, I guess welcome back to another commentary. It's not actually 3 months since my last commentary at this time, so I can actually welcome you back. Oh, it feels so good. But, whatever. Yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well, and today I just had the urge to do a commentary, but before I get into that, I would like to say if I sound a little bit different, or if I lose my voice midway through the commentary, I might just stop it. I don't really know. But my mom has actually had bronchitis twice in like the last 2.5 months, and she just keeps on getting the entire house sick. She works in a hospital, so that'd probably be the reason why, but we all get sick, and then we all get better for like a week, and then my sister gets sick, or my brother, and then the entire house is sick again, and it just really sucks. Like right now, I woke up with like a cough, some sore throat, and I can't breathe out my nose, so I might sound a little bit different. I might stutter just because, I can't swallow that well or something like that. That's what she said, but whatever, moving on. You guys don't want to hear me complain. You probably just want me to talk about the gameplay and then probably talk about the topic. I actually have tried recording this commentary a couple of times. Not in this particular gameplay. I actually had to move everything around my room, move the TV in here. This is actually some pretty fresh gameplay. I'll get into that in the 30 seconds or so, but it's not really common for me to have an urge to do a commentary, mainly because I never really have anything that interesting to talk about. In my last video, I asked, could you guys please put a topic in the comments down below that you would like to hear from me talk about? And people put topics, but they weren't topics that I could sit there and talk about for 6 or 7 minutes. Maybe 2 or 3 minutes, but just not a full-length commentary. So I'm going to ask that you put a topic for me to talk about again if you want another video from me pretty soon. But it has to be something that I can relate to or talk about or have, it's got to be something that I can get in there and talk about for 6 or 7 minutes. That's the bottom line. But, moving on to the gameplay, I actually played Modern Warfare 3 for, I'd say, 5 or 6 hours on either Saturday or Sunday night. I had a lot of fun. It was really late at night, too, so we were playing super tryhards. And let me just say that Money in the Dank, that game mode sucks. That is the most broken piece of shit game mode that I have ever played in my entire life. I can't even compare it to anything. It is so damn bad. The side that gets the Juggernaut is just insane. I don't really know how to describe it. It's really one-sided. Overtime sucks. It's usually just a drawn-out game for 10 minutes, and then it goes in overtime, and then you play, like, SND. Whatever, I don't want to talk about that. I actually play with the MP5, the M16, all the guns that were supposedly buffed, and the ones that were noticeable to me, at least, the most, were the PM9, the MP5, and the M16. The M16 can take out people at long range, close range now, in one burst. It can beat people that are using the Type 95. The MP5, I think, got a fire rate boost and maybe a recoil reduction. I am using kick and a silencer on it in this gameplay, though. And basically, I guess to cut all the shit and to stop rambling here, this is the best game that I got of the night. I was still pretty rusty. I haven't touched this game in actually 3 months, 3.5 months. But I myself am pretty damn proud of this gameplay, and if you guys are too, and you made it this far in the commentary, please just say that you enjoy the gameplay, because I think it's one of my better ones, especially for how rusty I actually am. So, enough about the gameplay. Moving on to the topic at hand, the topic that I want to talk about. And I'm not really sure what I'm actually going to title this video, but it's going to be something involving opinions on YouTube, something along those lines. So, let's start off with the framework here. So Wings of Redemption posted a video, I believe it was called Don't Click on This Video If You Enjoy Religion, and he said some things in it, but it revolved around the Infinity Ward, I guess. They're the people that took Favela out of matchmaking. They took Favela out of matchmaking because of a picture in a bathroom above B-Domination, and it wasn't even the picture in the picture frame, it was a frame that said Allah is good or something along those lines. And apparently in that religion you cannot have something like Allah is good, or I don't really know how to word it, but the thing was in the bathroom and they don't like that. So I'm assuming what they did is they actually asked Infinity Ward to go ahead and make it so people could not play that map. And granted, this game is 3 years old. It is 3 fucking years old. And I myself don't play it, but they took it out of matchmaking. They actually really did that. And everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but the reason for removing this map just boggles me. The game itself is centered around killing, murdering, whatever you want to call it. You get in there and you kill people. There's a spot in the campaign where you kill hundreds of people in a U.S. airport, or wherever the airport is, with light machine guns. It's about a war with Russia. There's so many things that are worse than a picture frame in a bathroom on a multiplayer map that should be talked about or, removed from the game. That this is just stupid. This is just dumb. And like I said, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and that's what YouTube is. It's a place where you can voice your own opinions. And the video itself that Wings of Redemption released, I didn't think it was that offensive. I felt like he might have went a little bit over the top itself with insulting people. Like he called, people that supported this just fucking stupid. And on a level, I guess I can kind of agree with him, just because of, logically, there are things worse in that game to probably religions or just culture itself than a picture frame in a bathroom. And anyone that doesn't agree to that is pretty damn stupid too, I would have to admit, so maybe that's why he said that. But he's catching so much flack. I was watching an Incredible Orb live stream, and people are already noticing it. They're like, Orb, play Modern Warfare 2, I want to see if Favela's on there. Yada yada yada. And the video itself, there's like a comment a second going on. And it's people calling him, oh, fuck you, Wings, I hope you die in a bombing, or stuff like that. It's just crazy, ignorant, stupid stuff. And it really got to me. It pissed me off immediately. It's just, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but when you're ignorant about it, and when the video title itself says, don't click on this video if you enjoy religion, then you click on the video only to dislike it and spew all this other shit, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and that's exactly what he was doing. And not only that, but he was backing up with things that, could be taken as, not offensive, but they could prove what he is saying is true. And for people to just blatantly be like, fuck you, you're fat, I hope you die, I'm gonna kill you, stuff like that, it's just, did he say some offensive things to a religion? Yeah. Is it YouTube? Yes. So, I don't see the gigantic problem that people are making out to be, and it bothered the hell out of me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm agnostic, just to put that out there, so that so that you guys can't say that I have a bias. I'm just kind of on the fence about it. Nothing has proved me otherwise, and that's the way that I'm going to go about religion until something proves me otherwise. But I think that if Muslims didn't really force their religion and their beliefs on people in such a way that was somewhat rude or forceful, I wouldn't have as big a problem with them. I'm sure other people wouldn't as well. But this just kind of shows what kind of a community the Muslims are, I guess. If they react to someone's opinions and their own beliefs, then I don't know, you're just in such a way that is just rude. And yeah, he didn't beat around the bush. He insulted some people, but he didn't insult the entire Muslim community. There's a difference between insulting certain people, and such as the extremists, and insulting an entire community of Muslims. And he did not do that. So, for them to react this way, I just feel like it's immature and ignorant, and that if they went into that video with a non-biased kind of mentality, I feel like they wouldn't really have as big a problem with it, just because, for what it is, the video itself isn't that bad. But I guess certain people had offended them, and that's cool too. Whatever, to each their own. So hopefully you guys enjoy this commentary, and if you did, go ahead and like. And if you could, please leave me a comment. If you could, that'd be nice. So, this has been Zach, guys, and I will see you guys in my next commentary. Peace soup. I love Excal, blah, blah, blah.